How to retire at age 40. As at the time of making this video, I have everything properly set for me to retire at 37. And if something unexpected happens to one of my businesses, then I should retire at 40. But wait, retirement in this case doesn't mean that you wake up every morning to eat, play golf and sleep. No normal human being can be happy without being productive. However, when you get to a point when you're not working because you need money, you can always choose what you truly love to do, whether that gives you money or not. And that's what we mean by retirement. In this video, we are going to be sharing with you 5 things you can do to retire at age 40. To get started, let's answer this first question. Can you actually retire at 40? The number one thing that determines that is, how early do you get financial education? This is my personal story. I started getting financial education when I was 17. At 18, 19 and 20, I was very obsessed with financial books, and by age 21, I already knew more about money than 90% of the world population. So I was not in the dark as per what I needed to do to make and keep money. Now back to our question. Can you retire at age 40? Yes, if you're fortunate to know how money works early in your life. If, however, everything you know about money is what school taught you, then it simply means that you know nothing about money and you may never have the opportunity of making enough money to make you retire early. What's the way out? If you're at your 20s, start getting serious about your finances. Don't depend on school to teach you about money because it won't happen. Go to the libraries and bookstores. Pick up good books about money, business and investing. Read at least one book about money every month and you'll know more about money than most people in your generation. This knowledge and other things we'll discuss in this video will help you to retire early and rich. If you're at your 40s or 50s, well, you cannot possibly retire at your 40s anymore, but you can retire sooner and rich if you follow the above advice and others in this video. Number 2. Be willing to sacrifice a decade. When I was around age 20, I read a quote that made a lasting impact on my life. And here it is. If you're willing to live the 5 years of your life the way other people won't, you'll live the rest of your life the way other people can't afford. Because of the above quotation and others, I decided to spend 10 years of my life the way other people won't. So I lived all my 20s the way nobody else I know did. I read books when my mates watched movies. I invested in starting businesses when my mates used their money to take their girlfriends out. I took several risks, lost most of my businesses, but became smarter. It was a tough decade, but the sacrifices were worth it. What I see today are people who want to eat their cake and still have it. I'm sorry, life was not programmed to work that way. No gain without pain. If you truly want to retire early or you want to retire rich, you must understand that you have to live certain years of your life the way most people won't. You have to make some sacrifices and you have to do so joyfully. This may mean saving 20% or more of your income. You may have to read boring books about money instead of watching interesting reality shows. You may have to live in a small house, use cheap cars and small phones for few years. You must be willing to delay gratification. Number 3. Change your friends. All my closest friends want to be rich. Not just that, they are proactive people who don't just want to be rich. They are willing to pay the price for their financial freedom. This is very helpful because I always have inspiration to pursue my dreams. One of the mistakes most people make is to hang around chickens, even though they wish they could be eagles. Chickens don't fly, and the more time you spend around them, the less inspiration you'll have about your dream to fly. If your 5 closest friends don't care about retiring early or rich, you are in a wrong company. Will Smith said, Look around you and see your 5 closest friends. If what you see isn't what you want to be, you know what to do. And what to do is very simple. Change them. I've done it before and I know it's difficult. There was a time in my life I had to let go 80% of my friends because I knew they are not likely to become anything worthwhile. It's a tough decision, but you have to do it because you need to be around people who are positive, dream big, and willing to pursue their dreams. Change your friends and you will change your life. Number 4. Study where the world is going. Mark Cuban said, "I always ask myself, where is the world going and how can I get there first?" This is very important because of what is called the first mover advantage. Imagine if you knew about blogging in the year 2000. Imagine if you knew about e-commerce in the year 2005. Imagine if you had started a YouTube channel in the year 2007. Knowing about the new trends and where the world is going will give you the unfair advantage you need to create a new thing first and make a lot of money before the market becomes crowded. This way, you can retire early and rich. Number 5. Understand the power of the internet. I've created 3 different businesses using the internet, and each time I see people complaining about how they hate their jobs, I wonder if we are still having slave trade or something. Now listen to this. The amount of opportunities available to the ordinary people right now is completely unimaginable just 30 years ago. For the first time in the history of the world, ordinary people can participate in the global economy. Just a few decades ago, if you were able to sell your product to another state, you must be a big company. If you were able to sell your creativity to another country, you must be among just 5 people who are able to do that in your entire country. Now, ordinary guys from anywhere in the world with positive mindset, creativity, and some hard work can sell to 20, 30, even 50 countries of the world. This is crazy and you shouldn't be left out. So, how can you get started with all these? First, understand that money is more important than the English, biology, or geography school spent years teaching you. If you could spend several hours learning about all these subjects, you should spend several months learning about money. Second, don't live like everyone. Be willing to delay gratification. Be willing to live 5 to 10 years of your life the way most people want, so that you can end up having the money and the freedom most people will never have. Third, don't hang around people who think government is the cause of their financial problem. Make friends with positive, proactive, and creative people who don't blame others for their problems. If your 5 closest friends don't care about being rich and retiring early, you won't have enough encouragement and challenge to do so. Fourth, ask yourself, where is the world going and how can I get there first? What is the new trend? How is the world changing? Fifth, understand that the internet is the most powerful invention ever in history of human race. This invention is not just an instrument of pleasure. The internet is a place where your financial dreams can come to pass. So take some time to research how you can sell what you are selling using the internet. In all, just as Henry Ford said, if you think you can, you can. You enjoyed this video, didn't you? We'd like to give you another interesting video for you to enjoy next. But before then, our team will be very happy if you can like this video and share it with your friends on social media. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss other interesting videos like this. Look at your screen now to see 2 other videos we unpicked for you to enjoy next. We love you.